If you ask a veteran in the game, how do I earn more Meseta? The answer you'll get is, farm in ultra-hard Cradle of Darkness. What is Cradle of Darkness? How do people earn tons of Meseta from this quest? How did it impact base PSO2's economy? In this video, I'll go through these questions, and I will also address how Cradle can help in your endgame progression along the way. Before March 2021, Cradle of Darkness was just an ordinary urgent quest with no spectacular drops. In March 2021, Cradle of Darkness and Drawn to Darkness were updated to include ultra-hard difficulty. At first, it seemed like a pretty normal update. However, when I stepped into my first Cradle of Darkness, I was shocked. Thousands of high-rarity weapons and units were raining upon me, and the rainbow rare drop notification kept popping up. I was totally unprepared for these large amounts of rare drops, and my storage space ran out instantly because I didn't clear my storage beforehand. At that time, there wasn't an option to exchange 13-star units, and these units couldn't be dismantled either, so I was forced to discard them. After the game was updated to include an X-Cube exchange option for 13-star units, Cradle became the most viable option of farming Meseta. Cradle of Darkness is only farmable at ultra-hard difficulty. To unlock ultra-hard difficulty, you'll need level 85 main and subclass, or level 85 Cyan class. Cradle farm is available in two ways, which are urgent quests and quest triggers. Urgent quest shows up randomly, but when it does show up, you can join a Cradle instance for as many times as you want in the 30-minute time frame. When there isn't an urgent quest, sometimes some people will host a Cradle trigger. To join their trigger, head to the quest counter, select Join Party with Quest in Progress, and select the host's Cradle of Darkness instance there. If you want to host one by yourself, you'll need an officer from your alliance to buy Cradle of Darkness from the alliance shop first. Then, you can retrieve the triggers from the alliance administrator. To host a trigger, have the trigger ready in your inventory, then head to Quest Counter and select the quest under the sub-quests, Trigger Quests category. In ultra-hard Cradle of Darkness, there are tons of 13-star units and 13 to 14-star weapons dropping. After finishing a Cradle, you can exchange those high-rarity weapons and units into X-Cubes in the Exchange Shop menu. You'll obtain a lot of X-Cubes in this way. After exchanging weapons and units into X-Cubes, head to the X-Cube Exchange Shop and exchange your X-Cubes into grinders. This is the most painful step, since the game only allows you to exchange 33 X-Cubes into 990 grinders at once, and then you have to put the 990 grinders into storage in order to exchange again. After exchanging X-Cubes into grinders, head to any NPC shop and sell all of your grinders. Each grinder can be sold at 400 Meseta, and each X-Cube can be exchanged into 30 grinders. Therefore, each X-Cube is worth 12,000 Meseta. If your Cradle drops net you 300 X-Cubes after exchange, this means you just earned 3.6 million Meseta just through exchanging X-Cubes alone. Before you head out to exchange drops for X-Cubes, there is something I must tell you about Cradle drops. On the high-rarity weapon and unit drops in Cradle, you may get these augments. Among these augments, Stat 6 and Doombreak 3 are good options for budget affixing on units, and all of these augments are necessary for endgame affixing to make the ultimate Guardian Soul. To make things easier, I'll share my rule of thumbs of what weapons and units to keep. For weapons, I will only keep those at 8 slots, with these following augments. Notice that Soul of Darkness and Soul Catalyst is missing from the list. The reason is that you have easy access to Astral Soul with Ray or Union Weapons Augment Factor, so there's no need to keep fodders for Astral Soul. For units, I will keep those at 4 slots or higher if they have any of these following augments, and at 6 slots or higher with any of these following augments. Some of the keeps are in preparation for endgame level affixing, whereas the other keeps are for budget affixing which can power you up immediately. Therefore, by doing Cradle of Darkness, you are not only grinding for more Meseta, but also preparing for gear progression along the way. By the way, Drawn to Darkness, Mining Base Ending and Queen's Nightmare also have similar drops as Cradle in ultra-hard difficulty. This means they may also drop those valuable augments, so you'll want to check the augments in the drops from those quests before exchanging them into X-Cubes. It turned out injecting billions of raw Meseta into the market would cause a large scale of inflation. What a surprise. The price of almost everything on the player market suddenly skyrocketed. For example, something that was worth 50 million Meseta before Cradle may be worth 500 million right now. On top of that, limited availability of many items cause their price to rise even higher. If a new player or a returning player logs in for the first time, and they check the price on some items that they want to work for, they'll probably be like, oh man, why the heck everything is so expensive, this game's economy sucks. Sadly, that is the truth regarding the state of the game as of now. Also, Cradle has now become the necessary evil that every player needs to do if they want to buy anything from the player shop and or progress their gear, so we have to accept what we have now. On the bright side, Cradle does give us much easier time affixing Guardian Soul, since the catalyst augments are dropping directly so that we don't have to collect the component for the catalysts to make catalysts by ourselves. Anyways, we're reaching the end of this video, and I hope this video can help you on how to make Meseta, and how to prepare for better gear. That's it for now, and thanks for watching. Peace.